Immutability in Python involves mastering data structures like tuples and frozen sets, which cannot be altered after creation. This approach aligns with functional programming paradigms, promoting robust and predictable code. By leveraging immutability, developers can ensure data integrity, reduce side effects, and enhance code maintainability, especially in complex systems. Mutable state often leads to bugs, especially in concurrent environments, due to race conditions and unexpected side effects. Immutability, by preventing data changes, ensures predictable behavior, thread safety without locks, and easier debugging. It simplifies reasoning and enables compiler optimizations, providing robust guarantees about program behavior. Python's built-in immutable types include numeric types like int, float, complex, and bool, which create new objects upon operations. Strings are immutable sequences, with methods returning new strings. Tuples, immutable sequences, are ideal for fixed collections or dictionary keys. Frozen set, the immutable set type, supports operations without modification. These types balance flexibility and safety in Python. Lists in Python are mutable, meaning changes affect all references to the list. For example, appending to a list modifies it in place, impacting all variables pointing to it. In contrast, tuples are immutable. Adding elements creates a new tuple, leaving the original unchanged. This immutability ensures data integrity and prevents unintended side effects. Tuple immutability is shallow. While tuples themselves are immutable, they can contain mutable objects like lists. For instance, modifying a list inside a tuple is possible, altering its contents without changing the tuple's structure. This highlights the importance of ensuring all nested elements are immutable to achieve true immutability. To achieve true immutability, use tuples of immutable types like strings and numbers. Convert lists to tuples and sets to frozen sets. Leverage named tuples for readable immutable structures. For modern, type-hinted immutability, adopt data classes with frozen true. Each method varies in convenience and type safety, so select based on your requirements for readability and validation. Named tuples offer classic immutability with lightweight, memory-efficient structures. Define immutable classes with named fields, like point, allowing access by name or index. Mutation attempts raise attribute error, but the replace method enables creating modified instances. This pattern, common in functional programming, enhances readability and integrates seamlessly with tuple-based code. Data classes offer modern immutability with the frozen true parameter, ensuring instances remain unchanged post-initialization. They support type hints, enhancing IDE support, and allow post-init validation, like ensuring skills is a tuple. Unlike named tuples, data classes provide default values and inheritance. Use replace for creating modified versions, maintaining immutability while updating fields. Functional operations extend the principles of immutability and pure functions. They emphasize transformations over iterations, using map, filter, and reduce to process data. These operations enable concise, expressive code, promoting readability and maintainability. By leveraging these patterns, developers can create robust, scalable applications that are easier to test and debug, aligning with modern software development practices. Pure functions are essential in functional programming, consistently returning the same output for identical inputs without side effects. Unlike impure functions, they don't alter global states, enabling optimizations like memoization and parallel execution. This predictability enhances code reliability and maintainability, forming the backbone of efficient functional operations. Map, filter, and reduce are key functional programming tools for immutable transformations. Map applies a function to each element, creating a new collection. Filter selects elements matching a predicate, returning a filtered collection. Reduce combines elements using a binary function, producing a single accumulated value. These operations maintain immutability, ensuring the original data remains unchanged. List comprehensions offer a concise syntax for transformations and filtering, creating mutable lists. For example, doubling numbers or filtering evens. In contrast, functional approaches like map and filter emphasize immutability, ideal for complex pipelines. They require wrapping with tuple for immutability. Both methods can coexist, with choice depending on readability and team preferences. In functional programming, immutable update patterns are crucial. We create updated copies instead of modifying data. For dictionaries, use as d key value to return a new dictionary. For lists, seq index plus value plus cq index 1 creates a new tuple. Nested structures require recursive updates, ensuring original data remains unchanged. The persistent library offers efficient immutable data structures through structural sharing, enhancing performance by sharing unchanged portions between versions. This approach provides O log n updates, making immutability feasible for large datasets. For instance, pvector and pmap allow modifications without duplicating unchanged elements, using tree structures to share common data efficiently. Advanced patterns in immutable architectures involve sophisticated techniques like structural sharing and efficient data manipulation. These methods optimize performance while maintaining immutability. By leveraging tree-based data structures, only necessary paths are copied during modifications, ensuring memory efficiency. This approach is crucial for handling large datasets without compromising on speed or data integrity. In class design, ensure fields are private, using naming conventions like field to discourage direct access. Provide accessor methods that return copies, not references, to prevent external mutations. Utilize properties for computed values, minimizing mutable state. For complex objects, implement builder patterns to construct instances incrementally before finalizing immutability. Implementing immutable classes involves using defensive copying and restricting attribute modification. In the immutable point class, object boras tisaras is used to set initial values, while properties provide read-only access. Attempting to modify or delete attributes raises errors, ensuring immutability. The moved method returns a new instance with updated coordinates, maintaining the original object's state. Immutability enhances read performance and safety by eliminating the need for locks during concurrent access. However, updates are slower due to copying. The decision to use immutability should consider scenarios like shared state, concurrent access, or when correctness is crucial, where its advantages surpass the performance trade-offs. Choose immutability for shared data, dictionary keys, state history, debugging, caching, and security. Opt for mutability in performance-critical loops, large structures, incremental builds, API interactions, and memory constraints. Hybrid approaches balance both, mutable internals with immutable interfaces. Begin with immutability. Switch to mutability if profiling shows performance issues. Immutable data structures ensure thread safety by eliminating race conditions. Multiple threads can access the same immutable object without synchronization, unlike mutable structures requiring locks. While immutability incurs the cost of creating new objects, it simplifies concurrency management, making it a worthwhile trade-off for safety and simplicity in multi-threaded environments. Memoization leverages immutability by caching function results with immutable arguments using the alru cache decorator. This optimization requires hashable inputs, like tuples, as cache keys. Mutable types, such as lists, are unhashable and unsuitable for caching. Always convert mutable inputs to immutable types to enable efficient caching and enhance performance in computationally expensive operations. Functional state management begins with an immutable base state. External events trigger state changes via pure reducer functions, which take the current state and action to return a new state without mutations. This approach preserves state history, allowing for time travel debugging and undo-redo functionality, making state transitions predictable and testable. Implementing a simple state container involves creating an immutable app state class and a store class to manage state transitions. The store uses a dispatch method to apply reducers, updating the state immutably. It maintains a history for undue functionality, allowing state reversion. This approach ensures predictable state management and facilitates debugging. Testing immutable code simplifies the process significantly. Pure functions require no setup or teardown, focusing solely on inputs and outputs. For instance, testing a mutable calculator class involves managing state, while testing an immutable add function is straightforward, with no state management needed. This leads to more efficient, parallelizable tests, enhancing reliability and maintainability. Immutability simplifies reasoning by eliminating unexpected mutations, enhancing safety in concurrent code. Python offers tools like tuples, frozen sets, and persistent for immutability. While immutability may impact update performance, it enhances safety and simplicity. Start with immutable function arguments and expand gradually. Functional patterns like map, filter, and reduce thrive with immutability, leading to more maintainable code.